about the way that you would conduct a meeting face-to-face and the way that you conduct it because we are now in a virtual world. Or think about the way you would deliver a presentation to a client internally to the board, face-to-face versus virtual. A few things have changed, absolutely, but there are a few fundamentals that haven't changed. And there are 3 fundamentals that I'm going to be sharing with you today. In the Dale Carnegie High Impact Presentation Training, there are 3 fundamentals that we talk about when we need to deliver a presentation, when we need to talk to an audience. And yes, that brings us to the first question to consider. First of all is think about who is our audience. So if we think about face-to-face and virtual, the audience hasn't changed. And in fact, they are the very same people that we interacted with, but the only difference is face-to-face. Now, of course, we do have the situation where we are meeting people for the first time. And this is where the first impression impact counts a lot. Now, the second question to ask ourselves after who is the audience is, what is the purpose of this conversation? What is the purpose of this meeting? What is the purpose of this presentation? Is it to inform? Is it to persuade? Is it to motivate? Is it to convince? What is it? And when we get the answer to that second question, we can then ask ourselves the third question is, what is the message that I want to leave my audience with? What is the message that I want my audience to imbibe as a result of my conversation, my meeting, or my presentation? And just an additional one to this, what is my message, is who is the message? And this is something that nobody can take away from us because we are the message. So a few things to consider when we need to deliver virtually, in fact, even face-to-face, is who is my audience? What is the purpose of my conversation, my meeting, or my presentation? And what is the message that I want to leave my audience with? And do not forget that we are the message. And therefore, how we present ourselves is also very, very important, if not critical. On that note, do reflect on that and write down the answers to those questions before you hold the next presentation, the next meeting, or you have the next conversation with your team. Bye-bye for now. See you soon.